What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Inky, and today we're going to be doing a Counter-Strike video. In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys some tips and tricks on how to start opping in Counter-Strike, or just how to get better if you've been playing the game for a while. So, yeah, let's get right into the video. Alright, guys, the first tip I'm going to tell you guys about is find your resolution, the resolution that you want to play in. Like, this, for example, is 1920 by 1080p. This is what your game's going to run stock on when you start it up, unless you have a 4K monitor or even a 720p monitor. But I have a 1080p monitor, 60 Hz, and this is what this is what I play on. This is not the resolution that I play on personally, but there is quite a few people that do play on it, like the War Owl, Trilix, 3K Likes Phillips, or even Launders. There's also a few pros that play on it. I don't exactly remember who, but I know there is quite a few. I know Roka, sometimes Freakazoid will, and there's one more. I forgot his name, though. Whoops. But, yeah, just find your resolution. Personally, I play on a lower resolution, the same as Guardian, Kenny S, or even Guardian, Kenny S, or Fallen, the one that won the ESL Clone tournament this year. To change your resolution, click Escape, go down to Help and Options, go to Video Settings, and then you see where it says Aspect Resolution, or Ratio, sorry. Click on it and put it down to normal 4:3, and then for resolution, put it to 1024 by 768. This is the resolution that I play on personally, and so do the pros, like I said. Yeah, it's going to tick for a couple seconds, and then it'll come out with this. It's actually what they used to play on back in the day. I say back in the day like it was a long time ago, but they used to play on this a couple years ago before they had these high-definition monitors. But it would be black bars. I have mine stretched. I do that in my control panel, or not my control panel, sorry, my desktop and my NVIDIA control panel. There's a way to do it there. I'll make a separate video showing how to stretch your Counter-Strike. That'd be a cool little thing. Tell me if you want to see that. But this is how most of the pros play that I've seen. Olaf Meister, Kenny S, all of them. JW. This is just the resolution. The only reason that they play in this resolution is because it actually zooms things in more. And it also makes things like closer together. And the player models squished more, as you can see. They're not like standing tall. They're quite a bit wider, actually, and they're easier to see and contact. You can see, hit them flick shots. That was just, I don't know why, but I personally just play better in this res. That's how it's always going to be. That's how it always will be. But, yeah, let's move on to the next tip. Alright, guys, for the next tip, what you need to do is you need to find your sensitivity that you're going to op on. This is literally the biggest factor in Counter-Strike opping, and pretty much anything in Counter-Strike related to it. You need to find your sensitivity. Personally, I play on 2.1 sensitivity. I'll switch it maybe down to 2.0 or 2.2. It just depends how I'm feeling that day and how my hand feels. It's not all cramped up and stuff. And I also play with my opping sensitivity downscaled. My zoom sensitivity, I have it downscaled to 0.6, and that makes it actually really slow. As you can see, I'm going to move from the middle of my pad all the way over, and it just gets to him. And then I stay here, and I turn it up all the way, and then I'll be at the same speed all the way across. It brings me all the way over to here. So as you can see, there's quite a big difference from there to there. But yeah, you just gotta find your own. It's your preference. Like Kenny S, he plays on 2.1 all the way up here. And that's just the way he plays. He's a fast opper, fast reaction time opper. I can't do it because if I'm in the peak of corner, and they're there, I'm just gonna pretty much overshoot every time. As you can see right there, I should have been able to hit that shot. And then I go down to my my sensitivity. See, I can just flick to him better. It's all preference, but that's just how I like to play personally. So let's go to tip number 3. Alright, tip number 3 is make sure that you have good gear. Like I play with a SteelSeries Sensei rubberized mouse, which it's not really the most expensive or even the best mouse. It was only $50, but no, it does what I need it to, and it works. It has a setting control, so I can switch my DPI and stuff, all the adjustable buttons. Like I can put it on my DPI on 450, like I have it 450, but that's just all preference. That's why I move so slow, and I switched out of my op. Oh, whoops. But that's why I move so slow. Well, for you guys, my mouse moves so slow. But if it was on 1000 DPI, I'd go, whoa, woo, And I'm not a big fan of that. I can't click on anything when it's like that. But make sure you have a good mouse pad. I also have a SteelSeries mouse pad here. It's the QCK Plus, I think. I'll have a link to it in the description if you guys want to get it. I really like it. The only problem I see about it is it's a little bit small for a mouse pad. I'm probably going to upgrade eventually to maybe the Razer one, the big Megalodon or whatever it's called. And yeah, make sure the last thing that you need to make sure that you have is a good headset or headphones. Because you need to be able to hear footsteps and hear gunshots from across the map. For example, I can hear an op shot from across the map. That's just because I have some good headphones on. I have the Logitech G430s. They're pretty good. They have a decently sounding mic on them, but I'm not going to go into it because I don't really, this isn't a headset review. So, yeah, make sure that you have good gear. Let's move on to tip number 4. Alright, tip number 4 is make sure that you never try to go for no scopes unless you absolutely have to, because we're not playing Call of Duty. You're never going to hit a no scope. Like from back here, barely ever will you hit one. See? See, you're never going to hit one. I crouched and made sure the aim is ready, and I still shot nothing. Don't go for trick shots. Don't go, whoa! Okay, I'm lucky. You can see you're doing Call of Duty. 420 blaze at trick shot or something. I don't really know. Just don't do it because you're gonna piss your team off. You're not gonna win the game, and it's really just not worth it to throw the game just to try to go for trick shots unless you're on a Smurf, like I'm actually gonna be once I get it, leveled up, ranked up a little bit. So yeah, just don't do it unless you're wanting to throw the game and Smurf, and or play on a Smurf. Sorry, it's just not worth it. You're never gonna hit them. So yeah, that's tip number 4. Don't go for them sick ass no scopes. Alright, tip number 5 is be aware of your surroundings when you're opping and have patience. Because if I'm opping and I hear someone running up behind me with a knife, for example, I'm sitting here crouched watching an angle. Right here, I'm watching an angle, and someone comes up behind me and tries to knife me, I won't be able to hear him. And if I'm aware, I can unzoom and take my pistol real quick and boom, headshot. Say this guy right here is trying to knife me, right? I'm looking this way, I hear him running up, turn around, boom, headshot, and I got him, done. And if there's more, I just go for this would be the opportunity that you go for a no scope. You're here watching, you hear him coming up, you go for it. And if you don't hit, pull out your pistol and spam the shit out of him. So yeah, be aware of your surroundings and have patience. And one reason that you really need patience is for if there's an enemy, right? Say that we're in a game, B site's over here and A site's over here, right? You're sitting here at A watching B, and no one comes within the first 10 seconds, for example. You're sitting here waiting, and then you get frustrated because 4 seconds in he's not coming, so you run off and then you run out and get picked. It's not worth it. You have to have patience. I could sit here for a minute and a half and still I'll just sit there and wait. Then he comes around the corner and I flick to him and kill him. So have patience and be aware of your surroundings. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. This was a lot of fun to make. It was just a random ass video that I decided to make and post it up on the channel because I know that it can help quite a few people out that are new to Counter-Strike and just browse by my video and they can learn a thing or two. So yeah, Also, thank you guys for so many views on the chicken farm that we built. I actually just hit 1,000 views on the channel, and that video has 640 something views, which that's actually crazy because normally we only get like 12 to 50, maybe 50 to 12. That made no sense. 12 to 13 to 14, you know, because that's what happens when you're a small YouTuber channel. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this video. Tell me, I can make more tips like how to rifle, how to pistol, what to do to go for them trick shots. So yeah, tell me in the comments below if you want to see some stuff like that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. What's up, dude?